the Shakyamuni Buddha, he appeared on this earth. But now, even now, there's some Buddha appear in different earth, different earth planets, earth-like planets, in different galaxies. It makes sense now? That's why I say yes. And they say no because we have not seen anyone here yet. And the next, according to the Buddhist Sutra, we have the next Buddha who will appear here, Maitreya Bodhisattva. I mentioned about that yet? Not yet, huh? Maitreya Bodhisattva, who will be the next Buddha on this earth. Okay? So that's Buddhist view.
That's a prophecy?
Yeah, prophecy. Yeah. Okay, any questions?
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, let's move on. Let me go back to Buddhist view about humanity. Again, this is pretty important. Remember I told you? The Buddha said that human life is so precious, so please cherish that. Don't terminate it too early. Right? And we have potential. We have full potential to become to become Buddha, to achieve to that kind of Buddha nature, or to be a fully enlightened person. That's quite different animal, right? Like the dog, the cat, our pet, right? They're smart. Many of them they're smart. Even we have a pet at our monastery too. You know, they feel smart, and we have one before. It's not ours, but this belongs to the neighbor. But she used to come to our monastery, and whoever come up to the monastery, we have the gate. From the gate, go to our main temple. It's more than 2,000 feet, as we have the steep hill. So if she recognize some guests coming, she would go down there and lead them to our building. And whenever people are ready to leave, she would lead them to go down the gate, and they would love her. She passed away a couple of years ago, and we have not a dog too. She's smart. She's smart. So again, but actually our pet could not go to school like us, could not improve their knowledge like us. You understand that? They have some limitation because of their limitation of blessing.
So they can't reach a state of like they don't have a state of consciousness. That's what you're saying.
Because they have good nature, but they could not develop in full way. They could not understand the human language. Some of them they couldn't recognize, but not easy for them. Makes sense? And for us, yeah, we have full potential. We go to school, we go to study with different teachers and so forth. We can develop that type of potential, depend upon the guidance of our teacher and so forth. Understand that?
So you mean we have to replace what ignorance that we do have, but we have to replace it with wisdom.
Not replace, we transform.
Transform to wisdom.
So yes, in Buddhism, what is called here? Let me see. Yeah, this what when we talk about the 12 cleansed conditions that hold us here in this samsara. The first one we call about ignorance. Because of ignorance, we do a certain type of karma, and certain type of karma that could be transformed, that could be transformed into the form of consciousness. And we talk about that. Yeah, we talk about that in time years, right? And when you understand about that kind of concept, you will know why we recognize this type of samsara, the cycle of rebirth. Okay? Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, what do we have here?
The only thing I really have to add to hers is they talked a lot about karma and how that influences.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So karma kind of influences, it says, human variation, so like what a person looks like or how smart they are and their character from their past life. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah. Let me put it this way, it's so simple. Now, at this present moment, when you are so happy, how your face look like? When you're so angry, how is your face look like? You see that? So your facial expression depends upon your state of mind. Is that right? and even the shape of the body, even you're strong and so forth. But if your mind is so weak, right? If you have negative view of life, even you have strong body, it's happened to some people, right? But if you have if you sick you're not strong like other people, but you have strong will to live, a strong will to do business and so forth. You understand that? You could overcome any obstruction. So everything is dependent upon the state of mind. How you look, how you act. Is that right? Mm-hmm. How you associate or interact with other people. That's depend on your state of mind. So that is why next two class we talk about what we call the Eightfold Path. We have to have the right understanding of life. We have to have the right intention, right motivation for our thought before we say. It's so important. Okay. So you can say that Buddhism. You can sum up Buddhist principle. Buddhist teaching is the way how to transform the mind. Make sense? Okay. So it's very important. And again, let me touch one thing that's very important nowadays, right? Someone asked me about the marriage of gay people, for example. What do you think?
Shouldn't matter.
You accept that?
Yeah, I
How many of you accept that? Okay. How many of you? Just one. Okay, so most of us accept that kind of lifestyle, right? So they have the freedom, right? And some of them ask me, right? What do I think about that kind of marriage? For me, it's normal. Why it's normal? What do you think? If we understand about this kind of cycle of rebirth, remember, let's say, okay, I want you to see, to recognize according to Buddhist view, okay? So according to Buddhist view, we were born again and again, sometimes in heaven, sometimes in human realm, sometimes down there. And in even human realm, sometimes we were male, sometimes we were female. What do you think? Is it strength or you recognize us as strength? You see some
mentality.
Huh?
The mentality. There's different mentalities between man and woman.
But sometimes, some female may have strong will than others, than the male one, and vice versa. You see that? Let me put it this way. So, according to my point of view, or according to Buddhist view, yes, sometimes we were born as male, sometimes we were born as female. And again, in each lifetimes, we have different relationship. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Even now, right? We have relationship with our parents, our children, our spouse, our friends, and so forth. So we have all kind. We have the web of relationship, right? And in each lifetime, we may engage in different type of relationship with certain type of people, right? Let me sum up. Let's say the one who want to get married with other people who is the same sex, probably they were couples before.
Oh, that makes sense.
You understand that?
So they said one was a man and one was a woman. But in this life they like two men and two women.
Yeah, like you just told her the story that you may all heard in the morning. Right? When you go to next life, you may not recognize us, but she may or may not ask from you.
Okay.
Understand that? So my point is, responsibility that they were couple before. But remember, when you look at that couple, right? Mm-hmm. Most of the time we have some strong characters. One person has strong characters, and the other one has the weaker. It makes sense? Like the husband and the wife. You understand that?
Well, wouldn't that be messed up though?
Well,
I mean,
if you think about it, like say one of your rebirths, you can go to the ghost realm and you're a spirit. You neither are you male or female, or what if you're an animal and then you manage to get out of the animal and become a human again? You don't. I mean, does your gender really matter if you were just a spirit or you were just a monkey? I mean, does it matter in the next life what your gender is really? I mean, if you're going to be your consciousness is constantly shifting, I don't think the gender is really going to matter.
Well, I think like in the rebirth, I'm saying like, okay, we're born all over again, and so you're born like, okay. I think what you're saying is, what they talk about today is a person that's born like a man, but they feel like a woman on the inside, and so that could be what you're saying, that's the rebirth of a woman, but it's still messed up.
Actually, yeah, let me put it this way. How about this? We may not have much time. Let me put it this way. It's not messed up. This is an accumulation of karma, accumulation of habitual patterns. How you act, how you deal with life, depend upon the situation, right? Sometimes you deal with when you deal with certain people, you have strong personality, right? But when you deal with your wife or children, you may be soft. Does it make sense? So it depends. It's be flexible. And of course, it's being complicated. Okay? Wow. So you understand my view, right? So it's normal for me. Oh, okay. Let's just move on. Is Aaron here? Oh yeah. What do you have here?
Well, the celestial realm is one of the possible realms of rebirth, and it's attained through when you've generally when you achieve enough merit. It's supposed to be a place of sensory pleasure and the gods can fly and things, but it's supposed to be really difficult because it's also a place where it's very easy to acquire negative karma, to get really prideful of your godly powers or to indulge in just sensory pleasures for your lifetime as luminous being, and then be reborn in one of the lower levels rather than ascend or gain positive karma.
Thank you. So what do you feel? What your view is about the heavens?
I thought it was kind of it reminded me of Buddha's life in the palace.
Okay.
He could have stayed and enjoyed all of the good food and enjoyable company, but he might not have had as fulfilling of an existence as if he had sought wisdom and helping others.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me erase this one and explain for you further. Again, Buddhist notion of God or heavenly beings. Again, there's no one supreme God, and no one particular heaven. This has, according to this church, we have design realms. We have form realm. We have formless realm. Okay. So design realm here, in design realm here. Let me see here. This is include design realm or design heaven. And down here is human. You see that? Human, animal, spirit, hell, and so forth. You understand that? In the design realm. And in the form realm, in the form heaven, the heaven, in the form realms, they have the form, but their form is so subtle that we cannot see them with our own eyes.
Okay. Now, are these Buddhas in the form heaven? Are we speaking of like Buddha?
No, not yet. No.
Okay.
We talk about the cycle of rebirth. Remember, when we talk about heaven,
Mm-hmm.
according to Buddhist view, we have these 3 levels of heavens, and within each 3 levels of heaven, there's sub-levels. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And in the desire realm, there is some heavenly beings too, some let's say an angel, right? In the form realms, there's some type of heavenly beings, but their body is so subtle that we could not see our own eyes. And the formless realm, they have their own consciousness only. They don't have a body. And let me explain to you. Their lifespan is so long that we could not imagine. Let me put this way here. Here, okay, here. The next, okay, the closest heaven to our human realm is what we call the 4 red kings. Their lifespan is 9 million years. The closest one, the closest heaven to human.
Mm-hmm.
And the
What
next
happens
one,
after that?
huh?
What happens after
After that, they may be born in heaven, another heaven, or they may go down to human. It's up to you. It's up to them.
Okay.
It's up to their karma, plus their mentality too. And the next one is the next level is advanced Shima. Their lifespan is 36 million years. And in the top here, let's say in the formless realm here, they live to trillion of years.
So they must have been here when the earth was formed.
Yeah. So look at our lifespan, right? We think we live too long, right? But for them it's too short. But like we look at the fly, mosquito. You understand that? The life of mosquito, the life of fly. You understand that? So in the blinking eyes, our life will be gone according to their life, according to their views. But for us, we live too long. You understand that? So our lifespan is different from others. And look at, let's say, the dog lifespan, the cat lifespan, right? It's pretty short compared with human lifespan. You understand that? So because of their blessing, they could live up to that long periods of time. You understand that? So it's and this one here. Let me go down here. When we talk about corpus here,